This is the Titan Futures 1 point a day challenge. Earning your living executing trades from the comfort of your home seems a lot more cool than most 9 to 5 gigs. Trouble is, if you don't know what you're doing, you can wreck your portfolio. But with our trading instructors, BK, Soto, and Mitchell, you'll learn how to day trade the futures market. Streaming daily, 9 to 11 a.m. Free. This is a free trading education channel. The Titan Futures 1 point a day challenge, where everybody is welcome. Get in the chat, ask us questions, learn. And now your instructors. This is BK, Soto, and Mitchell.
Hey, good morning everybody. It's Monday, February 10th, 2020. Hope everybody's doing well today. Hope everybody had a great weekend. Glad you can be here. Sure do appreciate that. We'll go ahead and get the legal stuff out of the way here. This is Titan Futures 1 point a day challenge, okay? That's the channel here. But let me get this disclaimers out of the way here. So take a few seconds to read those, please, so you can satisfy the SEC here. But just remember, everything we do here is for educational purposes only, okay? So any trades that we talk about or just take in the room here are in no way any kind of a trade recommendation, any way, shape, or form. Okay, any trades you decide to take, no matter you're listening to us or watching the channel or whatever you want to do there, make sure you take full responsibility for your actions, win or lose, whether you win or you lose. Okay, it's not a recommendation from us here at all. Okay, so just remember, everything here is for educational purposes only. Thank you very much. All right, if you're just checking us out for the first time, like I said, sure do appreciate that. This is Titan Futures 1 point a day challenge. And all we're doing here is challenging to ourselves to make 1 point a day in the ES market with one contract per $1,000. We use a 1 point stop. Never ever to change our stop. We use a 1 point target. So as we move into multiple contracts, we do a scaling out process as well. But again, it's a 1 point a day challenge. We want to show that over time, that 1 point that's worth $50 a contract will eventually be worth a whole lot more than that by taking the same point. So we have to get really good at entering and exiting our trades. So with that being said, it's a 5-minute chart here on the ES, and that's kind of what you're seeing right now. You're seeing live price action moving right now. We trade off of support and resistance, price action, volume, and supply and demand, and order flow. So the fundamentals of the market is what we trade off of, and we use that because if you can learn the fundamentals of the market, you can trade on anything, any kind of market out there. So it's kind of what we teach. Keep it simple, keep it basic, and keep it simple. Okay, but you'll hear there's 3 traders here. There's myself, Soto, and Mitchell. Soto and Mitchell are newer traders, but they've done extremely well. They've moved along very fast, and they've grown their accounts exponentially. So they've done very well there. And they'll kind of chime in, and we'll talk to them, and so you'll hear 3 of us on the chat here. And please ask any questions you might have at any given time. But check us out. We try to do this Monday through Wednesday, and take Thursday and Friday off from this method here. So without further ado, I should say. I think Soto will be on here in just a few minutes, and we can kind of talk to him, see how he's doing, see if he's found any trades this morning, and kind of go from there. So, all right. So let us know if
hey, buddy.
you see something you like. Hey, there's Soto right there. How you doing, man? Everything good?
Good. Sorry, I am responding to a few text messages.
You're pretty busy early in the morning, man. What's up with that?
Yeah. It's just my friends. They want to talk before they start working.
Well,
I'm like, dude, I only work 2 hours a day. This is it.
But yeah. Well, that's all right. Yeah, we're good. Yeah, everything good though. Had a good weekend. All's well.
Yeah. I actually watched some XFL.
Did you really?
I just watched one game.
Uh,
It wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be.
Okay.
Let's say, do you remember? I don't know if it was called XFL, but do you remember the league maybe 10, 15 years ago that started, that tried to
Order
start?
pending.
10 or 15 years ago? Um,
Yeah, yeah.
I
It was
don't.
started like people got you can have any name in your jersey and all that.
I don't remember that. I mean, all I remember is that the other league starting was the XFL, you know.
Oh, maybe that was it. Yeah, yeah.
But I don't
And
remember it being
it,
10 years. It might have been 10 years ago. I don't know.
yeah, maybe it was more.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Uh-huh.
So
So that's
I'm
starting
having
back up, I see.
yeah, it started back up. It's a lot better. I think just name recognition, right? I just didn't know any players, but it's not like I know a lot of players
Hmm.
in any league. But um, but yeah, I think the game was better. It was like a little better than a slightly better than a college game.
Okay.
So I think it has potential if they can improve
Well, good.
and get some better players.
Well, that's cool. Hey, I'm
Yeah,
all about football now. That's good.
yeah. And they had some good announcers. They had the former quarterback from Alabama. What's his name? Michael Roy.
Yeah. Greg
Yeah, he was
Michael.
announcing, so that was good.
Was
I
he?
think announcers are a big deal
Mm-hmm.
because if you get some bad ones, dude, it's on like Donkey Kong.
Is it on? Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I have to mute it and play Lady Gaga in the background while watching it.
Alright. Hey, good morning, Paul. Hope you're doing well this morning. That's the Darth Trader. Hope you're doing well.
Morning, Paul. I am getting a couple things set up here, so I don't have my chart pulled up yet. So,
Okay, getting a
uh,
late start today, are you?
yeah, yeah. Hey.
I got potential trade sitting at 1650. It's an hourly. Price is kind of moving into that. We'll see if it wants to show a bounce off to that this morning.
All right.
Let's see here. Check some news. Make sure there's no news today. Nope, no news today. That's going to be a big deal. FOMC speaker. Well, he'll speak, but no big deal there. So no big news. Paul, hope you had a great weekend, man. Hope everything went well. I got a potential trade to the short side. That's two. It's lining up here. Around 2050 to the short side if it wants to get up in that.
Yeah, so I made a homemade pizza this weekend.
Yeah, I saw you. That's the picture you sent me.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
looked good, man.
I'll be honest with you, dude. It was really good.
Well, that's
It was,
good.
yeah, yeah. I was actually surprised. I mean, I knew it was gonna be okay because I mean, you can't go too wrong when you got cheese, pepperoni.
Uh,
I like onions. I put onions and bell peppers
right.
uh, and ham,
Uh-huh.
but uh, but yeah, it was actually like, man, this is good and super cheap to do. I was like, huh, maybe I need to start a food truck selling this thing.
Probably do well, yeah, man. Probably do well.
But yeah, it was good.
Well, that's good.
It was good.
I like me some pizza now.
Yeah. Well, yesterday was National Pizza
Yeah, you
Day.
told me that. I didn't realize that until you told me.
Oh, you don't have it on your calendar either?
No, I don't have it on my calendar, bro.
You're a funny guy.
Yeah, but I like
You do
pizza.
have,
Oh, I
you
eat
got,
pizza quite often, so
yeah, you got Baby Jesus' birthday on your calendar, right?
absolutely.
Okay, just want to be sure.
It's the most important one. Yeah, let's see here. Let's see if we can catch a bounce here. If it's gonna go, I don't like this double bottom right here.
All right. Sorry, I'm taking. It's going to be about 5 minutes for me to get in here.
Oh, that's all right. Yeah. I think I should probably go a little bit lower. Just gonna go.
I don't know if you kept up with the coronavirus. Not looking bueno. First American died over the weekend.
Oh, I
Not
did.
in the, yeah, but not in the U.S. He was in China.
Oh,
But
man.
and right now, and I don't understand this because it's common sense, but at the same time, it feels like nobody has figured that out yet. Um, but on a cruise ship, okay, if a person gets sick in there, especially with a type of virus like this one, all
Mhm.
right, the worst thing you can do is keep people in the cruise ship. Now, I know you're trying to avoid spreading it to other people outside of the cruise ship, but you need to move those people into an area where they're not stuck in one hotspot. Because what's going to happen is everyone's going to eventually get it in there if you stay there long enough. And guess what? The people in there have doubled the infections. So, if 100 people are infected, now 200 people are infected. So the infections just doubled for the people in the cruise ship.
Mm.
Don't keep them in the cruise ship. I understand. You got to put them somewhere else. I don't know. It's just. I got a friend that works for the CDC.
Mhm.
Let me tell you, there's one job I don't want to do is work for the CDC.
No, yeah, I wouldn't want any part of that.
Yeah, I did the tour. He gave me a little private tour.
Mhm.
Yeah, no way, buddy. No, this guy. You drop something you working on, it's on. Like, don't
Yeah,
you go.
you started an epidemic, or you just
You right,
just
or you're
extinct.
ground.
You're
You're
done.
you're you're the one. Yeah,
You're the guy to go. You're ground
you're
zero, buddy.
you're ground zero, bro.
Yeah, no, thank you.
Yeah, that would happen too, right?
Uh,
Little sodas is trying to do something good for for the community.
oh man, that
See,
would
I
be.
never thought I'd be a hero, man. That's me. I'm not gonna pretend to be a hero. I'm not a hero. Don't have to worry about me pretending to be a hero.
Oh, okay.
So if something goes down, you better bet I'm looking for number one over here. That's
Yeah,
it.
you're taking care of number one. I hear you. I hear
just,
you. You something else, man.
just kidding, bro.
I don't know about that.
No. Seriously, if my pastor said this, and I thought this was really good. If you're by yourself, if no one else is in danger, then yes, you can. You don't have to do anything. Like he says, don't fight back. There's like a gunman. You don't have to try to be a hero. Just trying to talk them down. That's fine. Now, there's other people in danger that can't protect themselves. Then that's when you have to put your life in the line. So that's why I don't hang out with people that are unable to protect themselves.
There you go. Terrible,
You and
man.
I, we're equal, bro. I mean, I don't see why I have to give out my life for you. You're as good as I am.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah.
Um,
Make sure you
you have,
qualify every situation, man. You gotta go around with people that are
Order filled.
better
right,
shape than you are, better health. I mean, they need to be saving you, man. Now you put
right,
the obligation on them to save you.
right. It's like, hey man, you can't leave me behind, bro. You know that I got that discipline. No,
I'm in a trade, by the way,
you're.
so we'll see.
I'm pulling it up right now.
Yeah, I'm in
So
a trade. We'll see if it gives it to me.
get it. Let's look at it.
Yeah, it's gone up to 75 a couple times, but 3 ticks, but it's kind of slowing down, so we'll see.
All right.
It's a good spot, but we'll see if it wants to hold.
Gotcha. All right. Come on. All right. I got it up. Come on. Do it.
Oh man, that's
Okay.
funny. Doesn't seem to be able to fight up anymore. There it is, 1 point. It's the third
You
time
got
it's
it?
touched it. No, that's the
Yeah, I
fourth
know.
time right here. I'm moving my stop to first.
Target
There we
filled.
go. I got it.
You got it?
Yeah, got it. All right. So we're
Were you using the 2015 candle?
Yeah, uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So I'll take a trade right off the top of that there. So
All right.
doing good there. We're pointing 2 points into profit here. So it's good.
Nice. Okay, you in the run? Nice. Let me pull up YouTube. Nice. Yeah, you saw your trade. Beautiful. You only took what a tick of feet if that?
No, I took 2 ticks, yeah. Because I got in
Oh,
at 25 and it went down to 75. So I went 2 ticks into heat. But it was real quick, you
yeah.
know. I mean, it didn't stay
Yeah.
there no time. And when there was maybe a half a second that it dropped down, it came right back up.
Yeah, that's nice.
So it was a
That's
good trade.
that's
It was a good
that's
trade.
very good.
So,
Look at that. Yeah, that's classic right there.
yeah.
Volume did increase a little, not your trade, but 910 that for them to push out of that area.
Yeah.
Have you checked the news?
Yeah, we don't have any news this morning.
No
We're
news.
good.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So we'll let this runner see if it wants to go up and grab because I got a zone to go short here at 9 o'clock. You know, little hidden zone there to go short. So I got my last point target profit up there at 20.25. So I don't know if it'll make it up that way before it takes me out for a tick. So we'll see. I'm not gonna chase it. I'll just let it go.
Yeah, that's a good trade. Do you lock in those 2 points?
I did. I locked him in. So I'm gonna take
Good.
2 contracts off, and then this one's running. I'm gonna see if it wants to run to my final target at 20.25.
Nice. Yeah, I'm just looking at it now here on the delay feed here on YouTube's.
Yeah, pretty bad delay, isn't it?
Yeah,
I don't
in a way
like
it's
that,
good though,
man.
because you can say something and I can go back and look.
Yeah, it's people that are late like you. Yeah, so just let it do what it's gonna do.
I love the weather outside right now, guys. This is my weather.
Yeah, it's raining good up here, man. It's been raining all morning,
Oh, has it? Okay,
all
not
night,
it hasn't.
basically.
It hasn't rained here yet. It's just
Uh,
super overcast right now. We're gonna get some rain today. I hope it. I hope it's borderline dangerous where I'm about to.
what?
I just love it, dude. I'll be honest, man. It just fires me up. Uh,
Wow. Okay.
yeah, yeah.
It's
I
been
told you,
raining.
I kept up in college. I kept up with a journal and with the dates I had to take an exam or a quiz,
Uh-huh.
and the weather. And at the end of 2 years, I only did it for 2 years. At the end of 2 years, I scored slightly. It wasn't a huge difference, but slightly better on bad weather days than I did on a sunny, clear day.
Really?
Yep. And I also felt better going in and after the test, so pre and post test, on a cloudy, dark, rainy day than I did on a sunny, clear skies day.
Huh.
So
That's interesting. You like
yeah,
that overcast? Maybe you need to move to Seattle, man.
I like that. I think that'd be cool with Seattle. Yeah. Or apparently, the Upper Peninsula of Michigan.
It's the same way.
Yeah, Steven. I don't think I sent you those pictures. Steven had to go save his little kid, so they were hanging out, and but he has like a river right behind his house, and the river's starting to freeze, and his kid is like kind of stuck like on the bank there. He's trying to get out, but the ice he keeps sliding back. It's really funny. So Steven has to walk over there, so you can just hear this ice crunching. Drew, 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 Drew. He gets up there, reaches out, gets him out. It's just so cool. It's just now I've never lived like more than 6 months in a very ice cold condition, so I'm sure that could be it gets boring, having to plan ahead to just do anything.
Yeah, it's good though, man. I mean, you got a whole different world when you live in an area like that, and you got that kind of season when you got snow and ice everywhere. I mean, you got activities, a
Yeah.
lot of activities to do. It's just as fun, I think.
Oh yeah, yeah.
But yeah. So, all right, guys, you're just joining us. Sure appreciate it, man. But y'all being here. But like I said, you see a trade on my screen now. I took the first two points off already at a point, and then our first two contracts. We're just letting this runner run, see if it wants to get up to 320, 25 area where we have that blue zone, supply zone. So we'll just kind of let it play itself out. Not worried. I've locked in a tick no matter what. If it wants to come back and get me, not a big deal. But we got about 3 minutes until that 9:25 time frame to where we kind of shut things down for 5 minutes before the open and 5 minutes after. So I'll kind of let this play out and see what it wants to do, and kind of get into that 5 minute window. I'll start watching it, try to manage it, maybe tighten it up and lock in another point or so if it wants to stay up there, and so it gets taken out. So but thanks for hanging out with us. We're just checking it out. If you got any questions, please throw them in that chat, and we'd love to talk to you and answer any kind of questions you might have. Again, I sure do appreciate you guys being here. Thanks.
I don't know if you don't spend a lot of time on YouTube, do you?
No, I do. I mean, I watch. I don't like. I watch a few different channels and a few different things, but I don't sit there and surf it and look for all kind of videos. No.
Okay, yeah,
Why
which
do
is probably good.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, okay, see, you made it sound like it's a bad thing, but no, I don't.
I didn't make it sound like a bad
Yeah.
thing.
Well, I don't do it. Do you do that? Like,
I don't do that. I guess
Mitchell's ready.
Mitchell's ready. All right, guys,
Yeah.
just 1 second. Let me bring in old Mitchell here as well. So bear with me. Let me get rid of Soto. Bear with me, guys.
Morning.
What's up, Mitchell? How you doing, buddy?
Pretty good. I'm gonna have to get out a little early today. I got a meeting at 9:30.
No worries.
Huh?
Yeah, no worries.
But aside from that,
Cool.
I'll be good.
Soto, you there?
yeah, I'm here.
All right, cool. We got the whole team in. All right, good.
Did you get your car over there?
I did, man. I got it over there and drove great, man. I mean, as long as I kept it around 2,000 RPM, it didn't smoke. It didn't do anything.
That's perfect.
Yeah,
Perfect.
so that's exactly what you told me to do. So I appreciate that, man. Sure do.
Yeah, no problem. Chris, pretty cool dude too.
Yeah, I didn't get to meet him. He was he told me just to drop it there. He was up there at his chicken houses. So all them
Yep.
chicken houses he's got.
Did you
So.
see all this deer that he has?
Yeah, what was up with that? That's what shocked me. He had like 50 or 60 whitetail out there, and then some like 3 or 4 bucks. I mean, they're all separate, but what's he
Yeah,
raising
so,
those
like,
for?
a couple years ago, he went to an auction in Birmingham, and him and his brother got to drinking a little bit. And he decided he wants to he sells So like those deer are like really, really high genetic deer or whatever.
Uh-huh.
So he raises them and sells the straws just like a bull, basically. I mean,
Okay.
he sells the genetics off of them. So
Okay.
yeah, he's a deer farmer as well.
Yeah, I mean, they look good, but that kind of surprised me. I wasn't expecting to see all those, but they were
Yeah,
healthy, man. They were good looking deer.
yeah, those ones with the big horns and all, they're only like a year old.
Really,
Uh,
that's a good rack
yeah,
for a year
so
old, man.
when they get like 3 or 4 years old, the horns will get so big, antlers, excuse me,
Yeah.
that he has to cut them off because I mean the genetics are they're like kind of those genetically altered deer. But yeah, they went to an auction and he bought a bunch of deer and he ended up having to start a deer farm.
That's funny.
Dude, he's an interesting cat, man.
I bet.
Anything-
Yeah, I bet he is. He's a nice guy. I just talked to him on the phone a couple of times,
Right.
but I've not talked to him personally. But yeah.
Awesome.
All right,
I'm
guys,
glad
having to lock in this position here, another point here, just because we're in that 5-minute window. So I've gone ahead and just locked in my trailer for another point, and we'll just kind of let, if it wants to come back and get me, then that'd be 3 points. So that'd be good. So we'll just so you know, that's kind of what I'm doing here. We'll lock in as it gets higher and gives me an opportunity to lock. We'll continue to lock while we're in this 5-minute window. But yeah, he seems like a nice guy. I just talked to him on the phone, man. So. But
That's good. I'm glad it worked out.
yeah, our deer sure appreciate it, man. He's got a nice spread out there too. I like it.
Yeah, I mean that's what I'm saying. He's
I'll be right back, guys.
All right.
pretty legit.
Yeah. Yeah, all the parts should get there. I got a confirmation they should be there on Tuesday, and then so I
Perfect.
imagine by the weekend he'll probably have it to me.
Oh yeah, he's fast. He's pretty quick.
That's good. Yeah. Yeah. You have a good weekend, man. Everything go well?
Yeah, it was pretty good. Pretty good. Madden was just battling the whole being sick, first trimester being sick kind of thing.
Yeah, sure.
But we're making it work.
Awesome.
Or I say that, but I'm just enduring.
Yeah, it's always a fine line, but you're still involved in it. But yeah, she's carrying the load for sure. But
Yeah.
you're still affected by it. It don't matter how you look at it.
Yeah, I'm just whatever she needs and wants.
That's
I'm
it.
there.
That's it. Yeah. All right, guys, just locked in another 1.5 here, and let's see if Price wants to come back and get it. They got a trailing stop there. Just because we're inside this 5-minute window, so I'm just trying to be very active with my trade management here and just locking in as much as I can so I don't get caught by a big flash if we end up staying in this thing before open. So I'll just keep locking in, so it's pretty tight. All right.
I talked to the guys at E-Trade on
Oh, did you?
Friday.
Stop
I
film.
got it worked out.
Good. All right, out of the position. All right, well, good, man. I mean, it wasn't as difficult as you thought, huh? Or was it?
Not really, but he was just like the volume was too low on that one trade, and basically like I had to like put in a sell, and then it would, if it didn't ever fill, then it would at least at the end of the day I would just lose all my
Yeah, you lose your whole
premium.
position, yeah.
But it was the in the money that was a little more confused. He was like, "Man, if you're 1 cent in the money, we're going to give you 100 shares of that stock. So what do you want to do?" I was like, "I don't want that. Let me tell you that." So basically, he was like, "Well, you need to probably sell it before 2 o'clock
Yeah.
because then volume will just fall off completely, and you won't be able to get out from underneath it." So he helped me out. We stayed on the phone for like 30 minutes. He helped me out a good bit.
That's good, man. Yeah, that's great. Yeah, anytime you get in the money, you definitely want to exercise it before the end of the day so you can get or they will put it to you. Unless you're doing a cover call, then you just roll it into the next week. But and they will.
Yeah, and I
doesn't
still
matter.
need to get with you and try to do one of those.
Yeah, we will. We'll get.
We
with it.
So we'll see. I ended up getting in some pretty good ones on Southern Company, so hopefully it
Did
works.
you get in?
Yeah, I got in at I got some at 70 or whatever we were talking about the other day.
70 and a half.
Got in there Yeah, at 4 cents. I got
At 4? Oh, nice. I
yeah.
think I got in at 5 where I was hoping
Well, I
for.
got in at 5, and when I was trying to sell my other ones the other day,
Yeah.
I accidentally clicked on that one instead of shop and sold it.
Uh-huh.
We didn't make a lot, but
Right.
nevertheless, I didn't lose.
Right.
So then by that time, I was able to get in at 4. So I bought that one back at 4, bought like 10 of them, and then I got 72 for 2 cents.
You got what?
I got 72.
Oh, okay, for 2
I
cents.
bought it as well, and I ended up getting it for 2 cents. So
Okay.
I bought 4 of those. So we'll see.
Yeah, sure. Awesome.
I didn't do any in the monies.
No, I got you. Yep. Yeah, so hopefully that Southern Company turns around and makes a good move throughout the day and over this week. That'd be nice.
Mm-hmm. When do you look about getting out of them? You personally, like midweek?
Yeah, I'll just excuse me. It depends on the chart, and I'll be looking to get out if I feel like there's more room in the chart. There's no resistance to the overhead, and we're still strong to the upside. Then I'm going to wait as long as I can, And
Mm-hmm.
but if I start seeing resistance somewhere, start seeing some hesitation, and I'm out pretty good on it, I'll go ahead and either lock in some profits on half of the positions and take them out, or let the other ones stay locked in, and then let them run. So it just kind of depends on what the chart's telling me to do.
That makes sense.
Yeah. So, all right, guys, market's open here. We'll let it run here. It went up and hit obviously our zone that we had drawn there, our little supply zone on our 5-minute, and rejecting out of there nice. But we're in that 5-minute window. Can't do anything about it. It tends to happen a lot, and that's okay. But we just got to let it do what it wants to do here. So we got 5 more minutes to kind of hang out and wait at 9:35. Then we'll look to start making some more trades as they present themselves. So already up 3 points for this morning, so that's good. So don't even have to make a trade if we don't want to. We can go ahead and just call it a day, really, if you wanted to. But we'll kind of stay around and let it do for a couple hours here and see what it wants to do. So thanks for hanging out with us. Have any questions, let us know.
Mm-hmm.
A little spike here at the open. It's nice. Rejecting off that nice zone again.
Yeah, I have it, but I was scared to trade it
Yeah.
just because it's kind of already been hit in the previous.
All right, guys, we're past that 5-minute zone time frame now, so we can actively start looking for trades again. So we'll kind of keep an eye out and watch a little bit. I'll redraw this zone that we had earlier that kind of pushed through. Might show some respect here at that 9 o'clock candle again. If price wants to come back down in there, it might show some respect to the long side here, so we'll kind of watch that again. So I'll redraw that zone there. Let's get some nice rejection out of our zone at 835. Let's get some nice rejection out of that right now, so we'll just have to see how that wants to play out.
Now, would you use 925 or 930?
Yeah, either one of those are good. Yeah, I like it. I like both of those. I'd probably just to be conservative, I'd probably tighten it on to the 925 and look for a bounce right around there, or, in the middle of that somewhere, 17ish, whatever. Yep. If it wants to get back down in there. Hey, good morning, LJ. I'm doing well. Hope you had a great weekend as well.
Probably gonna need a boat to get around North Alabama.
I know it, man. I'm telling you, it's been coming down since early this morning.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty strong. Might get some good rejection coming up here too, around 27.
Yeah, that's
A
what I
lot of
was thinking.
sideways action right there. So might be something right there in the middle, right there at 27. Might give us if it pushes through this zone right here. The volume stays low, it might be a pretty good little rejection area.
Mm-hmm. I agree with you.
see. Let's see what it wants to do. Did you get into anything?
I haven't yet. I'm up a little bit higher at 27.50.
Okay.
Let's see. I gotta change my.
Right now, huh?
It is right at. I'm in now.
I'm gonna jump in.
Order pending. Order filled.
I'm in with you now, so we'll see if this thing wants to reject for us here.
Not looking great. It's pushing. Filling, but we'll see. Probably gonna be done with it. Let's see. Well, it just went up to 0.75, so. Let's get a little good. Keep on going, bro.
Yeah, come on.
Soto's checking Robinhood.
Oh, no, he's consumed.
That's busted me there.
Yeah, looks like it's gonna go.
Well, but I kind of knew it was a riskier
A
one.
little more risky.
Plus, I'm on the ES today.
Oh, yeah,
So-
okay.
Little sim mode.
Alright.
I'm gonna fund it here in a couple days, I believe. Go back to being for real. Tired of the micro.
That's alright.
We were one tick off, I believe.
I hope so. I mean, I was just still in here, so.
Oh, you still in?
Yeah, I got in at 27.50, so.
Oh, I must.
It went to 70. It went to 75, and but it's trying to get back up there, so we'll see.
All right, guys, I'm back.
That's all, man.
All right, sorry. All right, let's see what we got here. Where's the money? Okay, nice. They're in that hourly zone here. All right. Are you guys in this trade here?
To the short side, yeah, we're not in our hourly zone right now, but I don't think
Okay.
so.
Yeah, you're on the trade. Yeah, good. Yeah. Where you go in at?
I went in at fit 27.50, but it's kind of playing with me.
57. 57.50? 27.50?
Yeah, 327.50. Yeah.
That's good. Yeah, yeah. The top of the hourly zone there is at 28.50. So
Okay.
I'm gonna put a trade at the top of that hourly zone here. See if it'll catch.
Yeah, because this keeps trying to go higher and higher. I mean, it keeps trying to. It's not giving a good rejection. It's still wanting to fight to the long side here. So, as it keeps going in 3 or 4 ticks into me, so I
Yeah.
feel like it's trying to get higher. So it might end up taking me out. I think I've only got into a tick or 2 profit, but it keeps pushing back into me pretty good. So if I take a full stop here, then I'll basically waste that first trade I had. I made 3 points on it before the market opened. That's why it's sometimes good just to take your money and run, right?
Yeah, that's the old saying at Wells Fargo. Take your money and go.
That's it. Yeah. So we'll just have to hang out and see if it wants to take us out here for a 1 point stop and be back to even for the day if it does. No big deal. But it's showing like it's just wanting to keep fighting to go higher. Not a lot pushing, not a lot rejecting it apparently. Yeah, it's about to take me down, I think.
All right, let's see what we got here. Yeah, my only concern is that hourly top there is right at the 50 where it'll take you out by the
It's
tick.
getting ready to do that because of the way price just closed at 75 and went immediately down. It hadn't gone up yet, so that's usually a sign that's going to go higher. So I'm going to have to end up taking a loss here probably. I might try to, if I can get back to break even, I'm just going to get out. I'm going to get out of this. Oh, I won't let me out. Come on. I got you. Come on, get me out of this trade.
Stop
Right,
filled.
I got out break even. So let's see here. Yeah, lost a tick after commission, but look at it's gonna go down on me now. It's gonna come on down. There would have been, that would have been a point. I just don't like that though, because more often than not, it's not gonna do what it just did. Put in a double top with no wicks. It's just not gonna happen that often. So
Yeah, I'm gonna go long here. See if I can get it.
yeah, it could be a good long right here. But where are you gonna try to go in at?
Right at if I can put it in there. 25.75. I'm gonna have to go a little higher.
Yeah.
Let's see here. I'll go one tick closer. So I'm gonna go to 26 flat. I'm gonna use the bottom of that hourly zone and then see if it'll give it to me here. And doing the overlap at 755.
Yeah, I got that. Yeah, I like it. Yeah.
All right, I'm in it to win it.
See if it'll give it to you.
Order
Back
pending.
in at 50 if it'll give it to me. If it'll get down that low. If not, I'll move up as well. I think I missed it, so I'm going out at 26 even.
There we go. Come on. Got it.
Got your point?
Wait. It went to 1. It didn't give it to me. Never mind. And sitting at 1.
All right.
Order filled.
All right, I'm in with you now. I'm in at 50, so we'll see if we can catch that bounce and kind of
All right.
and show some strength to the upside here. I think it feels like it's just putting in a big potential bullish engulfing candle here. It wants to go on up from here, but it could definitely get a little bit lower first. I expect a little bit quicker rejection out of here than what I'm getting.
Yeah, it went up to 1 twice, and it sat at 1. What's it bouncing off at? Oh yeah, it's just a lot of resistance there, right at 27. Yep.
Yeah, I think it's about to take me down here.
Yeah.
Stop
Lord.
filled.
Yeah, I'm out. So that's fine. All right,
Yeah, it's just heading that resistance.
Yeah,
at
25.75.
we're gonna see
50
down here.
50.
Yeah. All right, down to that.
Order pending.
Where's it going? Where are you going? Where are you going? Where are you going? Where are you going? Alright.
Order filled.
back in at 25 flat. This will be my last one here, chasing this one. So I'm down to $21 negative now after those 2 losses. So
yeah,
I gotta.
I'm in with you there.
But I'm at 50, so I'm a little bit higher now.
Yeah.
There we go.
We'll see.
Target
All right, got
filled.
the point.
Got
Got the
first
point.
point
Go
out.
run.
I've gotten the point. I have
Got to
Just
run
share
it. Run
with
it.
me. Come on, get it, get it, get it. Don't do this. Don't be a jerk.
Yeah, don't reject.
It's like at 1.00 it's just holding, and then now it's down, and I'm probably just gonna bust it
Stop
down.
filled.
All right, out of the take profit.
Yeah. I'm gonna point into.
Yep, busted me. Went to my target, but it never busted through it.
All right, back up a little bit. Yeah. Well, that's what we're right in the middle of that sideways action, which I normally don't trade, but we're there. It's giving us yo-yo back and forth junk.
Yeah, I think we were in the first trade I took. I think that was a good trade. It just I needed to manage after it sat at one for three times.
Yeah.
I needed to manage that, and I didn't.
Yeah. That's kind of my rules
'Cause
4 times, man. If it goes up, touches your target 4 times, it doesn't get in, I immediately move to take a profit. It just seems to always come back and get you if it doesn't push through it after 4 times, at least from what I've been able to gather over time.
Right.
So I'm with you. Yeah.
So they're going a little deeper here, but I'm just going to wait till they come down to my zones now. So I'm even right now, minus commission. So
Yeah.
plus a little bit. Yeah.
Pouring rain over there somewhere.
It is pouring on me.
Must be it, man.
The windows open. And the
It's that
No,
metal
it's
building,
metal.
man.
Yeah.
Like
oh,
you want to go to
okay,
sleep. I love that sound.
Yeah, that'll knock me out. Oh, Steven says hi, BK.
All right, cool. Tell him I said
I'll tell him that I'm not gonna say hi because we were working.
hey. You would do that.
I was like, oh, I didn't mean to bother him. Oh, you already did, buddy.
Yeah, you told me to maybe lose a trade, man.
Yeah.
It's been a lot of money, man. Is he in the office today? Seeing patients yet?
Yeah, he's about to, yeah, he's already started there. Alright, let's see what we got here. So sideways. Oh, wait.
quiet this morning. What's going on?
I'm fighting off sleep in here with this rain.
I bet you are.
Stop it.
I want to go to sleep just
You're-
listening to this. With that. Yeah.
All right, so they're trying to break out through that hourly support there. Volume's still staying low. I'm going to look for a quick bounce here at 31 flat. Go short.
You're going what?
31 to go short.
31 to go short.
I have to go a little lower here. I'm almost at 31. Let's see. I think they're just going to glaze that here and go short, but almost at 31. Yeah, they're bouncing off of the bottom here.
Yeah.
It went down a little tick here. That does sound like the sound I go to sleep to. That's funny. All right. Well, I got it now. I was trying to move it. That's all right.
You're in it, you said?
Say again?
You're in?
I'm in, yes.
Okay.
They gotta go a little higher.
Yeah, they're pushing pretty strong.
Where'd you get in at, Soto?
31 flat. Okay, they went to the top of the zone. See if they break it. Break it. Out.
They pushed out.
Alrighty. I'm going to I'm gonna wait until they come back. I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna go long. He gave us some rejection, but not enough to get the point. Look at that rejection wick. Nice.
Hey guys, I'll be out tomorrow, just so you know.
Okay.
Got a doctor's appointment with Madeline.
Okay. Yeah. Cool.
Oh, Steven's gonna have a girl.
Is he?
Yeah.
Good for him. Good for him.
He was not too happy about it. He was like, "I want a boy."
Well,
It's
doesn't
like,
he
you already
have
got
two
two boys.
Got two.
Yeah. It's like, yeah, I want to build an army first.
Yeah.
It's like, all right,
Yeah.
all right.
He'll think twice as soon as he has that thing.
Yeah, it was funny.
He's trying to get on it.
But yeah, he got to have a little girl.
Good for him.
Madeline apparently wasn't sick at all with Scarlet, and so I've been teasing her that it's twin boys. That's why you're sick. There's two of them, and it's boys.
Exactly. Yeah.
Not liking that at all. She's like, I think it's triplets. I'm like, no.
Oh my gosh, I would die.
It'd definitely be a life change.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that
I
would
would
be
guess so. Be an understatement, probably.
It'd be fun though.
Yeah. I imagine.
BK.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know how your family's like super nice and like awesome and like very welcoming and just amazing Southern hospitality and just loving people in general and very like no matter how bad I did something, they always compliment me like, "Hey, that was really good." You're like, "Oh, thanks." Well, my family's slightly different.
Your family's
I got
slightly different?
I got a text from I got a text from my brother's wife. She I don't know why I'm laughing. Sorry. She's like, so my mom went up there to have lunch, and this weekend, and she said, "Your mom hates everything about me." She said, she walked into their house and said, "Who did you hire to decorate the house?" She's like, it's just really bad stuff. Really bad stuff.
Oh, I just got a point. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. I went in at 33.75 and got out at 32.75. Obviously.
All right. Good job.
Nice.
I had my Ninja Trader on mute. I was watching it, but then I was answering an email. I saw it flash out of the corner of my eyes, and if it would have lost, I probably wouldn't have told y'all. But
Come on, I can't do that.
I'm kidding. I would have probably said something. I would have quit trading today because that would have been my max losses for a day.
Yeah. You did. You made you a nice point. Good job.
That's good.
You get any sleep this weekend, Soto?
Did I get what?
Any sleep?
Yeah, I think I slept pretty good this weekend. I'm trying to think. I think I didn't do much of anything besides, studying those charts. trying to think if I did anything major. I don't think much, man. Nothing crazy. But yeah, I mean, I slept in my bed a few times. So yeah, pretty good.
That's good to hear.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, so okay, I gotta read this. So your mom came over for a few hours. uh, Also, really sad because we got her a really nice Christmas present, and she still hasn't opened it and left it at our house. And it's really sad because we took a lot of time uploading photos of like the family of Preston and now, and she doesn't even care. And it's just sitting in the closet. She doesn't care. Also, I suck at decorating. I wish she would just help me and not just criticize how bad I am. I was like, yeah, welcome to the family.
Well, yeah. Well, why didn't your brother take up for her and tell her, say, Mom, come on now? Does your mom stand up for her?
my,
I mean,
my
does your
brother?
brother stand up for his wife to your mom at all?
I don't think he was there.
Oh.
Uh,
Well, like you said, I'm
and
sure it's not the first time, right?
yeah, it's not the first time. And I don't think what are you gonna say to mom?
I'd say, like,
Mom,
Mom, listen, that's my wife. You know, help her out. Don't just criticize her all the time.
very loving Christian family thing to say. That's not what happens here, bro.
I hate that.
Yeah. That's where when I met your family, I was like, I'm at home. It's very sad.
Well, yeah. They can be pretty harsh at times, too, but trust me.
Yeah, I mean, every family's messy. I've
Yeah, it
learned.
does.
I've learned.
Exactly right.
There's just some that are a little more tougher.
Yeah, huh? Sounds like yours is definitely that way.
Oh yeah. Oh my god. I feel bad for her because I can tell you my parents don't like her, so that is true.
Hmm.
Uh,
Well, from
but
what you told me, she doesn't sound like she's a bad person, so why don't they like her?
I don't know. No, like she's not. I used to not like her, but now I don't mind her. She's cool, you know. So I think she's a good mom, and she's she's become a good she's a good person. I used to not like her because she was really needy, and she
Hmm.
still is. But I hate really needy people. Like to date, I don't want to date you. What? You can't. No, I'm not gonna do that for you. You can't do it for yourself. Like at this point, I don't know what we're doing together. So, but I think John maybe likes that. I don't know. I had talked to Mitch about this, but um, he said some people like needy people. I guess I don't know. I want more like a Kirsten. Like I wanted to get a text message. Hey, I delivered the kid. I'm back at work. Okay, cool. That's what I'm talking about. No
Okay.
drama here.
It has its advantages and disadvantages.
Yeah. Uh, but anyways, yeah. Just I do feel bad for her because she tries really hard, and
My wife is the least needy person ever, and there's a flip side to that, trust me.
yeah,
You kind of feel helpless sometimes when you can't do anything for anybody,
hmm
and then you just have to let them fail while you watch and know that they're going to.
yeah.
Nice job,
But you
LJ.
can't
Nice
offer
point.
your help.
Yeah. So LJ made a point. Went short at 34.75, out at 33. So nice job there.
You sleeping, bro?
Me?
Yeah, a little tired.
No. Fine.
Don't you get like 10 hours of sleep or something?
Oh God, whatever, dude. I wish. If I get 6 hours a night, I'm good. I'm happy about that.
Yeah.
Yep. Most rejecting out of this hourly zone here on the ES. right now. It's rejecting it nicely. Yeah, that's a nice picture Paul sent of his shot, man. He's got a nice shot,
Man,
dude.
that was awesome.
Yeah, I told you, man. That
That'd
guy's
be,
set up, right?
dude, that'd be fun having that kind of place. Get in there and put some cars to work, man. Start working on some cars and stuff. That'd be kind of fun right there.
Yeah, I was jealous.
That's a nice shot.
Yeah.
I like that
He showed
66 Corvette too. That thing was sweet.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that what y'all had?
Yeah,
Mitchell?
my dad, he would always do those. We had all different years through the years, but yeah, that's a pretty desirable one.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good little run from like 64 to, well, I guess actually 63 to 67. They ran that same body style. They're
Mm-hmm.
pretty desirable.
Mm-hmm. Pretty.
63 was kind of a weird one-off. The coupe had it was a little different than all the other. It's the only year that they did a certain thing to them, so they split the back window with a pillar,
Mm-hmm.
and Corvette enthusiasts go crazy over it. It's really not all that cool to me. Literally one pillar in the back window, and they panic. Oh my gosh, it's a split window. Dad was more like whatever he could find in a barn
Mm-hmm.
that needed work. He had a really rare 1970 one time. He had a convertible LT1, which they only made like 300 of them. He was all pumped about that. But my uncle, what is family for? Dad went overseas. My uncle bought it for $2,000 or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Turned like a 20,000% profit on it.
Well, you being a car guy, you know the movie with McQueen, the
Mm-hmm.
Mustang.
Mm-hmm. The Bullet.
Yeah, Bullet. Yeah. I know where the original Bullet's at. And who's got
Really?
it? Yeah. And you wouldn't believe the story because I know it because of I was looking to invest into a movie theater. I mean a movie studio.
Yeah, studio down in Georgia.
Yeah, exactly in Georgia there. And
Tyler Perry.
no, not with Tyler Perry, but with another group. But
He just built like a full. I don't know if you've seen what he's done, but it's
yeah.
shit.
Yeah, it was old military base. Yeah.
Yeah, it's cool. It was
Yeah,
really
it's
cool.
Nice, yeah. But these guys just through ways and means, and they were actually wrote out another movie about it, you know, and it just one thing led to another, and you wouldn't believe the guy that owns it is it's in a barn, undisclosed area,
Yeah.
just sitting in a barn, man. And
That thing would bring millions of
yeah,
dollars.
exactly. People have been trying to find it, and they got to take a special look at it. But it was, I mean, they literally, there's no joke, man. They literally covered their heads up and all this kind of stuff when they drove out for 45 minutes to an hour. And next thing they do, when they pulled the covers off, they were standing there looking at it, you know, and
That's crazy.
I mean, it was just
That's awesome.
yeah, and it's the original one. I mean, the guy's an expert on it, and he did all the research, and sure enough, the guys, it was the real deal. But it's a really cool story. I mean, it's a really cool
Yeah, that's
story.
awesome.
But it's sitting in a barn.
It'd be tough for me to sit on that.
Yeah, this guy's.
I have a love for cars. Don't get me wrong, but when they start bringing in this
Yeah,
in the millions,
yeah.
and I know I didn't pay that for them.
Yeah. Well, this was handed down to him because of.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
that's
he's
different.
related to. So it was handed down through the movie ranks, and he just put it away, and just went on with life, and next thing you know, it's worth all this money. So he was thinking about selling it, but just couldn't get around to it yet. But
That's
that's some
cool.
pretty strong offers apparently.
It's amazing too how cars will like be worthless, and then all of a sudden they're just worth tons of money. My dad at one time had a chance to buy this old Porsche. It was a 356 Speedster, like the real like 1950s model, and it was for sale there where he grew up. And I think they wanted like $4,000 for it. And like we would go look at it. I was a kid, and Dad, no, that's just too much money. That's just too much money. We don't need that. Yada yada yada. Well, come to find out nowadays, had we bought that car, it's worth well over $250,000.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, too much money, wasn't it, bro?
4,000 was like, oh my gosh.
I'm like, he said, don't even mention it. So.
Yeah, I bet not.
It was like my granddad did the same thing. So he bought three oceanfront lots in Panama City in the 70s, paid $5,000 a piece for them. Well, in the late 80s, someone came and offered him $30,000 a piece. My dad, I can still remember my dad begging him, do not sell it. Do not sell it. Well, I'm making 6 times my money per lot. I'm selling.
Yeah.
Well, they sold in the mid 2000s for like $2.5 million a piece.
Yeah. Your dad saw the inheritance right there. Dude, come on, man.
Please don't do it. But that's just like my granddad, man. He's quick to jump ship on something.
Yeah, that's tough to turn down 6 times your money though when you don't know what the future holds. But that's one that just because of the real estate itself where it was at.
Yeah, I mean it was on the sand. It was literally 4 lots of sand.
Yeah.
Just dumb.
Yeah, hindsight, hindsight sucks sometimes.
Yeah, it does.
But it's good to learn lessons.
Letter BK.
Yeah.
If you can have any car you would like to drive, what kind of car were you?
As a daily driver?
No, no, for you to just drive around, like to have.
Oh, like a everyday or like
yeah. Well, maybe like a weekend car, like
just for fun, like a weekend car.
Yeah. Like maybe not necessarily practical. Especially in your case, 20 kids.
Well, I don't know. That's a good question because I've had some really nice cars, and it's just kind of like I don't have. I like cars, but I think I like to drive them for a little bit and sell them to make the money on them. I think I get more fun out of getting money out of them.
That's where my theory of opening up a high-end car dealership is, because I'm the same way. It's like I have some things I would like to, but I can't narrow it down to one. They're all like in this. Once I can obtain them, they're all like in the same category.
Yeah.
It's like they're all lumped together. There's about 12 of them in there.
Yeah. So I don't know. So that's a tough question. I mean, I would just drive it every weekend would be, because the thing is I'm not by myself on the weekends. I have my kids, with me, and we're usually going to ball games or something. So nothing's practical when it comes to like 2-seat sport cars,
Right. Okay, let me rephrase that. Like on a Tuesday at midday when you're doing nothing.
Well,
So you're 5. Most people have 2 days. You have 5.
Yeah, exactly.
So you're
yeah. So it'd be fun to drive some of the new Lambos or something like that. Some of the the Ferraris. I like the Fiskars. I like that kind of stuff. But
yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, just to drive around just to say, hey, cool, this was fun. Let me enjoy the speed real quick, and I'll throw it back in the garage. But
right. I don't know much about cars, but I took one of my dad, and I talked to Mitch about this. I got to trade in a 38.7 to go short. So I talked to Mitch, Big Mitch, about this, and I can't remember now what car it was. It was like, well, it was a Mercedes, but I can't remember. But I took it from Jacksonville to New Orleans, and I got a ticket, and my dad found out, my mom found out, because I got a ticket, but they didn't pull me over. It was like a camera ticket.
Yeah.
But it was like total crap. I was like, yes, I was lost in like a rough part of the neighborhood. I'm just trying to get out. And I was probably going like 45 on a 35. It was something like silly like that. But anyways, and I drove that weekend. I've never driven a car for like that long because it was a long trip. And it was like a sports car.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you, I liked it. It handled pretty good. I think, it was a type of roadster. Is it a roadster? Road?
A roadster type. Yeah. SL roadsters or something like that.
Yeah. So, because I typically like SUVs, you know that, and but I was like, yeah, I'm gonna take this little guy for a ride. It was fun. Gets you in trouble.
Next thing you know, your parents get a ticket in the mail, right?
Yeah, because I got a call from it was my mom. She was like, no, I was there. That's what it was. I was there when she looked at the map. She was like, your dad went to New Orleans. I'm like, oh, what's that doing in New Orleans? He was like, you got a ticket. Oh, I didn't know he was going to. Like, I really didn't know it's me. I promise you, because I didn't get a ticket. I didn't know I got a ticket, right? So I'm like, oh, I'm trying to think. I was like, that didn't tell us he was going to New Orleans. What does he do in New Orleans? I don't know. That's a great question. So she calls Dad. It's like, when did you go to New Orleans? Like, I ain't go to New Orleans. Don't lie to me. Why lie to me?
Yeah, so I've been lying to you, boy. I mean, man.
And I'm small time just like eating a sandwich, looking like, oh my gosh, Dad is lying about going to New Orleans. So I told Mom, like, Mom, I went to New Orleans too, but I didn't. That's crazy. Dad went. He's like, when did you go? And I told her. And it's like, yeah, this is from that trip. What car did you take? Oh, I took Dad's car. You took Dad's car? Like, yeah. Oh, well, you got a ticket. No, I didn't get no ticket. And he's like, yeah, it was a camera ticket. I'm like, oh, yeah. I don't think that was me. That's probably Dad. But yeah, it was last.
Oh yeah, that's funny.
Yeah, my dad's like, I don't remember going to New Orleans. It's bouncing off the. So we're in the hourly zone / within the in the 5 minute zone, and it's bouncing beautifully at the bottom of that 5 minute zone here.
Yeah, I see that. I'm trying to see if I want to go higher.
Yeah, I'm at 38.75.
That's what I'm looking at right now. It's 38.75, but
I'm at 38.50.
Yeah, 50.
Okay, I'm at 38.25.
I'll go to 39 then.
Yeah, we all got to jump up. I just removed my trade.
We'll see what it wants to do here.
Yeah, we'll see what happens here. It's doing the classic step up into our trade zone here.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, but Mitchell, your dad would get so mad with me because I knew nothing about cars. I would just like, he's like, you don't know the name. Like, no, it was, I'm pretty sure Mercedes. And like, he'd be like, you don't know what type? It had 2 seats. Like, you not even care? I do care. I just don't remember. I'm sorry.
My wife's like that. It drives me nuts.
Your wife?
My wife she couldn't tell anything different between any of them and has like she doesn't even like them. And she thinks it's ridiculous. Like, I'll be like, oh, that's cool. She's like, why do you even care? It just drives you to wherever you need to go. I'm like, I understand. Like, she's like gets upset that I like them. It's very, it's like I'm going to have to change what I like in life to make her not upset.
Oh, that's fun.
Like, what I'm saying is if I were to like hit it big, I could never go by. I would have to hide it. I would have to hide it across town because she'd be like, "Oh, you think you're cool, don't you? Because you have like you're just like you think you're a real bad A, don't you?" No, it's nothing to do with that. I genuinely like it.
That's funny. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not big into just sports cars because I like SUVs. But I'm telling you, once you,
Just
I
in the
can.
sports cars. Like what I want right now is me and my uncle, my mom's brother. Well, we've bought like 3 vehicles, which
Order
we're gonna have to
pending.
cut all to pieces and make one. But we're gonna do like a mid '80s Chevrolet single cab pickup truck, like the old school ones. And hop it up, make it nice, and all that. I get into like weird stuff like that. Old Broncos,
I like
international,
Broncos, man.
I
I
like
like old
Broncos.
Broncos, dude. Like
yeah,
the
international
Broncos, man.
scouts have gotten huge
yeah.
right
Yeah,
now.
Scouts, yeah.
Yeah,
If I could buy
like
some of those and restore them, dude, I'd do that in a heartbeat.
dude, I've got like that's kind of. I'm pretty sure. I mean, my uncle down in Florida, my mom's brother, he's like a genius when it comes to that kind. He will, no joke, go to the junkyard, buy like 4 vehicles. Next thing you know, he's built this thing that's like what he did recently is he took a Suburban and cut it right behind the back window of this, or the back door of the Suburban. Then he took a short bed pickup truck and merged the frames together and made a 4-door like crew cab pickup truck where it looks like today's pickups, but in like the old style version because it's the Suburban.
Really?
Dude, I mean, yeah, it was beautiful. He probably had like 15 grand in it when he finished. Sold it for over $50,000. People were just begging him for it. I mean, he just does that kind of stuff all the time. But he's weird, man. He gets on a kick, and like he's in this Chevrolet pickup truck kick right now, and you can't get him to help you with anything else but that. Whereas, like, if you were to find a '72 Bronco and say, "Man, we got this. Let's fix this up. We can make good money on it." No, I'm not messing with that Bronco. Just put it back there in the barn. He just gets on a kick, and it may be in 2 months, 3 months, he's on a Bronco kick, and you couldn't give him a pickup truck. So he's weird like that, but really, really talented. His wife left him a few years ago, and he went loony, so that's about all he can do.
Yeah, it sounds like he's talented. That's really cool. I just don't have those kind of. I don't have that kind of knowledge, but I'd love to learn it so I could pass it down. But
yeah, see, I don't either. Like, I mean, I got a little bit, but not enough drive, I guess, to stick with it. When it gets really hard, I'm like, well, this is terrible.
yeah.
Yeah.
But I have like good vision. Like I don't know. I can see things. I feel like and be like, hey, you need to do this, this, and this, and this, and then it'll turn out. I got him to put that rawhide leather all in that suburban truck that he did, and that was
awesome.
Dude,
Yeah.
look, he hated it. Yeah, he
Yeah.
hated the idea of it. He was like, "That's gonna look awful." I'm like, "Just trust." It was black. I was like, "Put straight raw leather in it."
Yeah.
And when he did it, everyone was like, "Man, that interior is awesome."
Yeah, that's cool. I've had some of the old King ranches,
Old King
where
Ranches,
they
yeah,
have
like
the
that.
real King Ranch leather.
Why did they ever change
I don't
that?
know, man. I hated that when they did that. But I had an '03 that had it when they first came out. The King Ranch when it first came out at Ford with that blue color.
Yeah.
Dude, I loved it, man. That leather. And when they changed all that back in the late,
It makes me not even want a King Ranch.
it's kind of like a little plush leather, like you would get,
Yeah,
it's just
that was the
brown.
best
No, that's not. I want that leather, man. That saddle
Yeah.
leather, dude, or whatever.
Just gonna get a base model and get it put in.
Yeah, I mean, that's awesome. And I know there's a lot of people like that feel the same exact way,
Mhm.
If they would come back with that.
I do think it was a little hard to upkeep, like
Yeah, it
if you
scratched
spilled
easy
something
and
on it or
dried out,
something.
Yeah, you had to use that lotion. You had to keep it lotioned up for sure. But man,
But
it was
was
nice.
so. I mean, I agree. My uncle had a truck like that. My dad, he was always kind of cheap when it came to his trucks. Like he wouldn't buy anything. Like I don't need that.
Order
All right,
canceled.
yeah, it looks really cool. But
I love it.
my dad's dream truck is base model with no carpet in it, crank windows. Like I'm telling you, he's a purist when it comes to like his daily driver. He's like, "Oh, I don't want carpet. You can just spray this out with a water hose." I'm like, "Why would you ever need to spray your vehicle out with a water hose?"
I know some people like that. Yeah, it's like the roll-up windows, man. They don't even want anything electrical on that thing.
Oh yeah, like he got a new truck one year and it had the electronic shifter for the 4-wheel drive.
Mm-hmm.
And first time he ever needed to use it, of course, it didn't work. He was like, "See, if it had the stick in the floor, we'd just pull it right back in here. We'd be in 4-wheel drive. But no, we got to put this fancy stuff in it." I'm like, Dad, there's nothing fancy about just a switch. Yeah, he gets.
Uh-oh.
Of all the cars he had, he never drove any of them to work.
Oh, man. Look at that.
Here's peas he's texting us.
That's awesome right there. I like that. Paul, that's really cool.
Oh, yeah.
Encouraging. I mean, it's got the...
I like Paul because he never says anything and he just comes off the top rope.
Out there.
You know? He's like, y'all ready for the DDT?
Yeah,
Here you go.
I need to buy something to send it to Paul and have him restore it.
That's pretty.
I wish he lived closer. I'd just go buy a project car and have him teach me how to restore stuff. That would be
That's really pretty.
That is. That's cool.
They've gotten high though these days.
Talented to good dude. Yeah. I mean, I'd love to have me a Scout though. Convertible Scout.
Yeah, I got a friend in Huntsville that bought one out of Arizona. He found it on eBay, and he bid on it. And then the lady contacted him and said, "Hey, I need you to come out here. This was my husband's car, and he passed away. And I'm only going to sell it to somebody that I really like. Are you a family man?" He was like, "Yes, I am." She said, "Well, bring your whole family." He went out there and spent the weekend with her, his whole family. Anyway, she ended up selling it to him, and for a really good deal. It's like all original. It's awesome. He paid like $25,000 for it, which is really cheap for what they're going nowadays. And he drives it around Huntsville as his daily driver. He's an attorney, and yeah, it makes me so jealous every time I see it. I'm like, dude, this is the coolest car. Period. Like all of his partners have fancy Mercedes and BMWs and all. I just love it. He rolls up there in that Scout.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, that is cool. All right, so what trade you get in?
I'm gonna trade a 39 flat.
39 flat. All right, that's a good trade, I think, right there at the top. Good trade. Well, maybe.
Maybe we'll see. You guys get in?
No. I like the trade though. I might go in at 39 and a quarter, 39 and a half here. See if it wants to push up just.
I'm about to have to go to this meeting.
Yeah.
Let me see.
We're not too far from being done. Anyway.
Oh.
It does appear that they.
Order pending.
I'm gonna go in at 39.50 right at the top.
Yeah.
See
If it doesn't give me the point here, I'm gonna have to manage this because I think it's gonna keep going up here.
I'm gonna have to roll, boys. They're already over there.
All right, man.
All right, buddy.
We'll see you.
See y'all.
Good to buddy.
Bye, buddy.
Yeah.
I'm Metro.
You know what? I'm gonna.
Order canceled.
Where you at? Are you in?
No, I'm gonna get out of the. I'm out of the trade. I mean, I didn't get in it. I removed my order because I've had to fight back to a few $100s after losing 2 trades this morning. So I'm up a little bit. So I'm just gonna leave it. I'm not gonna keep fighting. So.
Yeah.
My dad's back in town. He's wanting to get together this morning anyway, so I might go.
Oh, okay, cool.
That short and just go see him.
Your dad plays golf?
Yeah, he does. Not as much anymore, obviously, but he used to. So he'd like to get back out and do that at some point.
Yeah.
Since he's home, so we'll see. Yeah.
Dude, that's it that when you guys go out, people think you guys are twins. Is that right?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, we're twins, all right. Smart. Yeah. You still in this trade?
Yeah, still at 50 here. I feel like I need to probably manage it. What time? Let's see. Time looks good. Do I need to manage it?
Well, no, whatever you decide to do here on this trade, win or lose, I'm going to call it probably after that.
Yeah.
Go get ready. But we'll wait for you to hopefully make a point here.
All right, it's going against me here. BK, Paul sent a text message there.
You send another one?
Send a picture of
Yeah, the brown.
what seems to be a. Okay, I'm out. I lost there. All right, I'm out of that trade there. Let me email you the first trade of the day.
All right, Paulie. See you, man. Have a great day. We'll talk to you tomorrow.
Okay, see you, Paul.
Yeah, go ahead and send me the first trade. It was a loss, right?
Correct.
Yeah, go ahead and send that to me and let me update this, and then we'll just go ahead and call it a day here.
Yeah, this thing wants to keep pushing up, which is good. I'm glad it's
Yeah,
going up. But
I want it to go up for other positions, but yeah.
Come on. You get your wife's car fixed?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I was just changing some tires on it. Yeah.
All right. Why is it doing that? First trade. We'll do that right there. All right. It should be heading your way there.
All right. Thank you. There it is. That's your win or loss?
Lost.
Okay. So what you just showed me, it went to 1 point. You had got into 1 point of profit, but it didn't.
Oh,
Or
oh,
you
okay.
sent me
Yeah.
You sent me a winner.
No, that's the loss.
Okay. It just
No,
got.
what I do is, I'll send you the last two pictures. So that's probably when it went to 1 point profit and then it came back down to
Right.
took me out.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. No worries. All right, guys. So you heard the explanation here. This is where his first position, his first trade. I think it was all of ours actually, and well, it was. We all were in this, I believe, and went into 1 point of profit. But yet it didn't. It never cleared. Never took our profit target out at 5 ticks, so we didn't manage it in time, and it came back and took us out. So that's what you see right there. Then you see the result of that. Here's the actual loss of that trade right there. So just to go ahead and show you that we do take these trades that we're about to show you here. We don't make these things up. What did I do? Where'd my? There it is. So let me go ahead and pull this spreadsheet in here, and you'll see this is where we're at. Today is 2/10/20. 2 contracts, 0.1, 1 point lost. Alright, so we took a loss here, no big deal, down to $2,644.80. So still doing well, up 16.44. So still doing well for their old 89 days or so into trading here. So still doing well. We'll just get back on it again tomorrow, but not a bad deal. So lessons learned, we'll manage our trades a little quicker, and price doesn't go in our direction pretty fast, we kind of have to work on managing our trades and kind of getting out of those positions. And I think we all had to do that a little bit today, so that was good. But all right, man, that's kind of it today, guys. I'm going to go ahead and shut her down. So, LJ, thanks. Paul, thanks. Soto, thank you, man. And then same way with Mitchell, and we'll see you guys tomorrow, all right?
Yeah, see you guys tomorrow, man. Take care.
All right, guys. Thanks. Bye-bye.
You've been listening and watching the Titan Futures 1 Point a Day Challenge. Live stream. Remember, we're live daily, 9 to 11. And BK, Soto, and Mitchell are here to help. The Titan Futures 1 Day Point a Day Challenge, where anyone can learn how to day trade the futures market. Till next time.